What's up, Docs Daily? Welcome into another episode. We are Wednesday, December 10th. I am Detroit Lenny. With me is Raphael Esparza and Nick Menken, as always on a Wednesday. You guys are going to like, share, subscribe, drop in the comment section. Questions about today's games in general. Just, hey, how you doing? Air high fives all the way around. Don't forget to like and subscribe while you're doing it. And also, don't forget about that free $60 account. If you're brand new to Doc Sports, we forget that a lot of people come back and watch the show on a daily basis. But for you newcomers that might be just stumbling upon us, first of all, good job. Secondly, new customers over at Doc Sports get a free $60 account. There's a link in the description of the video. You can click it, take you right over to the website. Use that $60 on any handicapper you want. Premium plays. Maybe split it between these guys. I'm just saying that $60 go a long way. DocSports.com/free60. And don't forget about becoming a member. YouTube member, links in the description of the video. Starts at $5, level 1, and goes on up. We give winners. You get your own members only jacket. We'll all look cool. That's how that works. Docs Daily is here Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern, Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern. So, all right, gentlemen, I'm done spewing stuff. Let's get right into it. There's a lot of MLB news going on, and there's not a lot of rumors that I like hearing, but it makes sense. Eric Scobel is going to be a Dodger, I think.
I don't know if he'll be a Tiger, Lenny. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I'll say.
I mean, they got to do something. If not, you just know. This will set the tone for years. If you're gonna pay him, you at least try to win. But if you're just gonna let him walk out the door,
send him a fruit basket or something.
I mean, for nothing. I mean, who else is gonna free agency in 2 years or 5 years want to come to a Tigers organization to win? They're only be coming for money at that point, and then that sucks, man. Because
still got Javi Baez. That's all. Still got Baez.
Okay.
Guy.
Comeback player of the year. Javi Baez in my book. I owe him a fruit basket 2 years ago. I wanted him. He owed me money. That's how I felt about him. Like Blake Griffin when he played with the Pistons, he owes me money. Like if I saw him in a casino in Vegas or a grocery store, I'd tell him he owed me money. Because he put up some
I
bullshit.
can see that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It worked too, right?
You got 3-point shooting, Blake Griffin, when he was in Detroit. You didn't get driving to the lane, dunking at
No, we can't touch him. He's so fragile. Yeah. For my Christmas Story people out there. By the way, best Christmas movie ever. Christmas Story. You're a newbie. Yeah, you're a newbie. All right. I don't even know what yesterday he gave out something, and I think it hit. You gave out something in the chat. Well, I don't know what it was. I forget. But MLB, there's crazy stuff going on. I mean, I just can't imagine the best pitcher on the planet going to the best team on the planet. I feel like we're getting punked at some point. I mean, they're just willing to spend money at the Dodgers at no expense and whatever. I mean, why would you not want to go there? They are not. How are they not the front runner already to win next year's World Series? Is those out yet?
Oh yeah. Do you think it's bad for the league for the Dodgers to be the Dodgers, or do you think it's?
I would say it's this era of the New York Yankees in the 2000s.
100%.
I would say, it's just the Yankees took over then, and now it's the Dodgers. So they got the location and they got the money. So obviously they're doing what they need to do to get themselves World Series.
The point is, though, it's not somewhere in the middle, which is where it needs to be. Not East Coast, not West Coast. Those are two big market teams, Dodgers and Yankees. These people in the middle are just blue collar.
Hey, 2016, we got ours.
Yeah, so goes society, right? The rich live on the East Coast and the West Coast. Everybody does the work, lives in the middle. It's some bullshit.
Yeah. We're still paying Chapman's contract for the Cubs for our World Series.
Yeah, I mean,
it came with taxes, that's for sure.
I just want to say that the Tigers, you're pushing my limits. I'm telling you right now, ownership, you are pushing me to my limits. You're gonna let Justin Verlander walk. Now you're gonna at his peak, you let him walk. At one point, you had him, and
Scherzer.
Scherzer.
and David Price.
Oh yeah, Price. I forget. Yeah,
Price
Price.
is at the end, but you had all three, two of which were on the come up, and the other one was on the end. But you walked away with no hardware, and now you're good. You got. I don't want to talk about baseball. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, we're still a long way away. What?
Ownership.
Couple months. Couple months.
Yeah, a couple months. Yeah, right now we're in the Scott Boras winter meetings, not the MLB winter meetings. It's the Scott Boras winter meetings. Just rename it.
He ain't taking no meetings. That's the thing. He ain't doing shit. He ain't doing nothing. If this has to become a Matt Stafford type, you're gonna let him go over there to the Dodgers, and in return we get a lot of back, and then that builds us more. It doesn't make the same football. It can't be done. I don't know. Do you all think Tony George is betting on Nebraska tonight?
Yeah, if I had a pulse, absolutely, Scott.
I mean, if you watched Doc's Daily yesterday, which I know you did, Scott, he went on a rant about this already, and about Nebraska football and
but what number did Tony get? If he bet now, then he got a bad number because they were plus money or plus points yesterday. So the question is, when did Tony?
I think he said I'd have to roll the tape back, but I'm pretty sure he said I've already bet them as you should too. Something I'm not quoting, but it was something to that.
Then he got Then he got a very good number. If he said that, then he got a good number. Then congrats to him.
Yeah, I got one college basketball play. Hey, I was on Rhode Island yesterday. I told you guys, and that ended up being Tony's 5-unit play. And because I got a college basketball for you play, and it's degenerate. I like Rhode Island plus 2.5, and I said I won't take the money line. And he's like, "Oh my God!" He goes, "That's my 5-unit play. You got it for free, folks." Like, and they lost by 2. So if you got the 2.5, like we told you, you won by that hook. You live and die by that hook, folks. Live and die by it.
But I can guarantee you, people probably didn't place that bet an hour before tip off because 67% of people who place bets bet an hour before the game tips.
That is nuts to me. And that's not football too, right?
Yep. Football's worse. Most people bet NFL on NFL Sunday morning, not Thursday when we release our plays, not after they cashed on college football. They wait. Because people have lives, families, going out, drinking, whatever you're doing, and something I forget half the times. And then when I forget to get the number, I don't place the bet. Because why would I place a bet when it was 6 and I forgot to bet in 7? I'm not gonna bet the 7.
That is true. I'll get a lot of information like on Mondays, Tuesdays. We'll talk about stuff on Wednesday, and I'm like, yeah, I should bet that game now. And then life happens. Life. And then,
For example, life happens. You just nailed it. Life. I'm not saying people are bad, but life happens.
Life happens. Next thing you know, there's a kid over here today. Yeah. You know what I did for 45 minutes today? Because my son from Arizona, who's 23, moved back here to Vegas, right? Whatever. So he's here.
Don't you like the door?
Right? All right. He came back home.
It's life.
He's restart. Hit the. Remember back in the day in those Atari games, you just hit restart. He's restarting. Okay. It is what it is.
You had to do the blow in the cartridge?
Somebody got blue. I'm just saying something. Okay, but anyways, he's here, right? So we have, you have an extra key for your front door, right? Like he's got the garage door code, but he's like, hey, I don't have a key to the door that goes from the garage to the house. And I'm like, well, if you piss me off, you're just in the garage. I'm going to tell you. And then my wife's like, no, we have an extra key. So I just went through 15 keys. Testing front door, back door, side door, which key goes to which, because they're all on the same ring and they're all silver, okay, and they all look alike. And I'm like, so that's why I spent my morning. Kids, folks, life.
This is Nick's life in the next.
Nick's like, I just bought a house. I'm about to get married.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nick's life.
Scratching my head over here, like, oh God, this is what I got to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm about to grab a screwdriver and say, screw these keys. I'm gonna go buy a new door. Lock. I'm just going to buy
adulthood.
Welcome to the type one with the lock on it.
No, we could God forbid that be. No, I'm just saying. So
technology
life happens, folks, and then you forget to make a bet. That was the point of this story. So I don't know where we go. Can we talk about something besides the Tigers sucking? How about hockey? We got 4 games on in the NHL today. Big game for my Red Wings, which I feel like every game is a big game for them. They're a bubble playoff team. So that's how they live their life in the bubble. That's kind of hockey.
Let's talk about it, Lenny. Let's talk about these Red Wings in Calgary. They're both on winning streaks, and that's very weird for me to say. The Calgary Flames on a 3-game winning streak here. Their last game, I believe that was against the Sabres. They scored 7 or 8 goals in that game, and their offense has been their biggest question mark this season. They're one of the worst in the leagues in goals per game. And this is a Detroit, I almost said Tigers. This is a Detroit Red Wings here that scores goals. They're averaging over that 3 mark here. And I like the plus value with Detroit, but I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Wolf in net. He's been a little bit better. He was off to a sluggish start early in the season for the Flames, but he's doing a little bit better on this winning streak, obviously. But I like Cam Talbot here in net for the Red Wings. So go under the 6.5 total goals in this one. I like the underplay.
And that's something you don't hear every day. I like Cam Talbot in net. I'm just saying. You won't have a lot of opportunities to say that this year against them. And I swear to God, and I thought the same thing. Oh, Cam Talbot's in net. I just don't like our goaltending as a whole at all, any of them. And not one of them. I'm not a fan of anything.
I like Talbot over all of them, any of them, or whoever you got. 9-4 on the season. He's solid. He's not great. He's solid. He's got like an 886 save percentage, so he's okay. Right. Mediocre.
Yeah. At best. Raphael, you got anything on the ice for us?
I was hoping to get a solid 6 on the Seattle under game. They've been having such bad trouble scoring goals. I mean, they only scored 1 goal. I know they're slumping right now, and I just don't see a lot of goals in this game. But it went to 5.5, and I don't think it's going to go back up to 6. I mean, there is some 6s, but why would you take the -130? That's just ridiculous. I'd rather pass on the game. It's just going to be a low-scoring game. Would not be shocking if the Kings win this game on the road, just the way how bad Seattle is struggling. That's one of the games I looked at Blackhawks total goals over. So I think they could put some puck in the net. I mean, the Rangers are not the same Rangers we've seen in years past. Blackhawks coming out back-to-back horrible losses, not just losses, horrible losses. So you figure they want to put the puck in the net early to put some pressure on the Rangers. So I was looking at that team total overs for the Blackhawks tonight. Yeah,
I kind of, you know what, in some of these games with 5.5s, it's just hard. That Kings Kraken game,
yeah.
Like, if you're a fan of hockey, that's going to be a good game. It's not great teams, but it's bad hockey played at its best. And if you're a hockey fan, you really understand what that means. It's going to be bad hockey played at its best. That's my draw tonight right there. This is Kings Kraken because it's ugly.
Be very cautious with that Panthers and Mammoth game too. That's a tricky one right there.
I like the Mammoth. I didn't bet it, but I lean Mammoth. They're good at home.
I just hate betting against the Panthers.
How do you bet against? Yeah, right. It's any other team. I'd be on the Mammoth right now at home. But Florida,
the value's the Mammoth, 100%.
Yeah. Plus money at home.
I just personally can't bet against these Panthers. They burned me too many times, and with Bob Roski in the net, I personally, that's my fate. Do not bet against.
But this is not the same Panthers road team we've seen back-to-back years. So, I mean, they've already lost 6 games, 7 games on the road this year. Last year they were dominated on the road. That's the only thing that I'm like, oh, I take Utah because it's not the same. But I didn't play it because I was greedy. I wanted at least plus 107 or higher. But this is something I might live bet. Hopefully, maybe Florida puts one in the net early.
Right. I'll say that Florida seems to start slow every year. They're not 100%. They're not like that Stanley Cup healthy team. First of all, so they're not there. They are coming 2-game win streak, but that was at home. On the road they're 4-6. Like you mentioned, their road problems. They're not great on the road, but they still have glimpses of their Stanley Cup Florida, team. So it scares that the Buffalo Sabres are that for me. I was on the Oilers last night in every which way, shape, or form, and I told everybody when I said it, I said I'm on the Oilers in regulation, freaking puck line, all of it, right? I go, but the only thing that scares me is it's because the Buffalo Sabres. They screw me every chance they get, and they did last night. And I don't know.
Coming off a back-to-back games where Calgary put 7 goals up down there, and then had to travel to play the Oilers, who are playing better at home. That was just I would still play the Oilers today if the same number, same scenario. I would do it again today.
People tell me that all the time. They're like, when I say that, I'm like, they're like, you lost that bet. And I'm like, I'd make that bet 10 out of 10 times. And they're like,
just
yeah,
like Colorado.
Like,
Colorado losing on the road. They were -$2 favorites on the road.
Right. Yeah, I liked it. I don't know, whatever it is. A lot of college basketball, though, some of which has already tipped off. There's some good games on today as far as college basketball goes. And I'm not – this is where I start to get into really college basketball because I'm a degenerate, and that's really all I got today. Two NBA games, 4 NHL games, and I don't want to be involved in every one of them. So college basketball is where it's at. What do we like today in college basketball? We got a whole lot going on a Wednesday.
I want to throw one in the added games just because I'm throwing this one out because San Diego State looked awful against Iowa State. And now they're bringing in my old boss from MGM Lamar. Is going to Lamar University. The Cardinals come to San Diego. I think the Aztecs are just going to put a butt whooping on them. The spread is 19.5. So all I'm just looking for is Lamar to put up the low 60s. And I think the Aztecs are going to take care of themselves. It's just a low number. San Diego State's averaging 81 points per game. Throw that game against Iowa State out. I know people are going to look at that like, oh, they only put 60 points against Iowa State. Iowa State plays defense. Iowa State's always going to be a defensive-minded team, and San Diego State just couldn't hit anything from the three-point land. I think they're going to use their frustrations at home against my boy Lamar Mitchell over at BetMGM, his school. I would take the over 136.
He got his own school. I should open up like a Detroit Lenny University or something like that. I don't know. Online Technical Institute of Arts. Nick, what do you like in college basketball today? You got anything great?
Yeah, let's go back to the Big Ten here. We got to look at Purdue in this one. They're playing Minnesota. Minnesota coming off a big-time win, too, against Indiana. They were ranked there in Purdue. They just lost. They're 8-1. They just lost to Iowa State, and they didn't lose. They got their ass whooped in their home court here. I think they come out guns blazing in the first half. I'm looking at a first half play -12. I think Purdue this week in practice or after that loss to Iowa State, they fixed some things in practice, and you know that coach worked them to the bone. So I think they come out here guns blazing in the first half. I like that -12 against Minnesota, a team that's coming off a big-time win in Indiana. Catch them while they're still celebrating, I would say.
I did like that. I felt like
last two meetings, Purdue beat them 80, scored 84 points and 81 points. So Purdue normally puts up high numbers against Minnesota's defense.
Yeah, that Purdue game, though, could you imagine just how that practice? I'd love to have been a fly on the wall in those practices this week. Those boys are in the best shape of their life right now. I'm telling you, suicides were ran a lot. There were some drills ran, I'm telling you right now. And
but they struggled against Akron. I mean, it was the last 5 minutes that they pulled away on Akron. So they have their lapses at some point. So it didn't shock me, but that game, they couldn't hit nothing, and they were just out of sorts.
Is there any way that anybody besides me can tell everybody in the state of Michigan to calm down about the University of Michigan's college basketball team? Like, it's mid-December, bro. And I swear to God, I have at least 5 text messages from 7 different people in Michigan about how Michigan is going under national titles, the dance. It's mid-December. Like, isn't it a little too early to be calling out the shot like that? I mean, are they the best team in the country?
No. They're good.
They're good, but they're not the best team in the country. Look at their schedule. I mean, there's teams who have played really, really, really good schedules that are up there. I mean, this is great parity. I was saying it this morning on another show. This is probably the best parity I've seen in college basketball team. Raise your hand if you knew Iowa State was perfect, Vanderbilt's perfect, Nebraska's perfect. Those are football schools. Those aren't basketball schools. So we have great parity. And I didn't even mention Gonzaga, who's playing defense this year. Normally, they just want to outscore you into 100 to 90. They're holding opponents to under 70 points per game. I think we have great parity in college basketball this year.
I want to find bad things to say about Michigan. I ain't gonna lie, but they haven't really played a whole lot of people. But they blow people out. I mean, even like Auburn, 40. Gonzaga schools, and they're blowing them out by 20, 30, 40 points. I mean, they're putting belt to ass on teams and not looking back. and listen, if I get one more text message or tagged on Twitter about this team being the next Fab Five, I swear to God, like what are we talking about here? It's December 10th. Like, I mean, I think it's a little too early to be calling Michigan the best team in the country. I just want to wait till Michigan State beats them straight up. So, there's that.
That's going to be a good game. That's going to be a hell of a game.
Where is it at this year? Where is it?
It's at Michigan State. They play at the end of the month, end of January. I think it's the 28th, 29th.
January 30th, and it's at Michigan State. They don't have a shot in hell. I'll take Tom Izzo, and I hope to God they go undefeated until that time.
I want Wolverines money line. Give me the Wolverines.
I want MSU plus all the points, first halves, first quarter, full game, third quarter. I don't even have quarters.
The degenerate.
I want it all. I want over threes made. I want under threes made from the other side. I want belt and ass. Anyways,
They better hope they don't lose in Nebraska because I think they play Nebraska in January.
They play. Let me pull up Michigan's schedule.
No, Michigan State, not Michigan.
Oh, Michigan State. They play a few people. It's a good schedule they got going on here. I'm just saying, tough team. We got Penn State, Toledo, Oakland, Cornell, Nebraska on January 2nd. At Nebraska.
That's at Nebraska.
At Nebraska.
Who'd have thought that Nebraska's girls volleyball team is probably one of the biggest reasons why they're getting a lot of top recruits, putting themselves on the map. That has nothing to do because it's not their football program. I mean, their women's volleyball team filled up the football stadium to play a match. So hats off to the ladies' volleyball team.
That's funny, Ralph. That's funny you say that because I went to Iowa Western and all they talked about was the girls' volleyball in Lincoln. So they loved it there. They breed it. They sell out their stadiums there too for it. So,
and I think that's what happens when your other programs are just subpar. You need a program. Okay, wow, we just won national championship here in other sports, and now get other people to go there. And so, hats off to the ladies.
I disagree, Justin. I think home court does mean something in college basketball.
Yeah.
I think it still means something.
Conference it does. Yes, conference play it does.
Conference, yeah. Bulls, South Florida money line.
Bulls.
South Florida.
Today's or
playing
today? Hold on.
South Florida playing?
We act like a newbie.
Yeah, they're playing college of
Charleston. That's a really big
money
match.
line. He wants to take the money line. It's minus 15
minus
and
14
right now.
Get out of it. Scott must be new.
Depending on the dollars, Scott. Come on now.
Utah Valley minus 10.5, NC State minus 12.5, and Purdue minus 20. I do like we just talked about that Purdue game. Excuse me. I do like somebody mentioned Western Kentucky. They're getting a point or two.
Yeah.
I do like them. And then I don't.
Marshall action came in. Marshall Wise guy action came in earlier. I think they're now 2-point favorites against the Hilltoppers.
I'm already on Western Kentucky. Should I be concerned?
Could have got a better number.
Yeah. So yes is the answer. NC State and Liberty. No, thank you. I didn't get involved with NC State.
NC State and Liberty.
I just can't. It's still too early. Like Liberty. I don't think Liberty has played a game on the road yet. No, they haven't. This is their first true road game. So I don't like those kind of games personally. Like I don't cap college football or basketball that much to go down that big of a rabbit hole. You know what I mean? And then we got NBA. I forget about the NBA, which I don't know how. I was 1-1 last night in the NBA. Had the under in the Heat Magic, but I had the Raptors plus a lot of points in a teaser over the Knicks, and I didn't believe that the Knicks would go in there and handle them the way that they did. What are your thoughts on tonight's NBA?
Yeah, I mean, I had the Miami Heat yesterday, and
Me
I
too.
knew exactly what they were going to do. Like the last game, they played the Magic. They got off to a hot start, really good first quarter, and then they just did not play defense there in the second and third quarter. But today's matchups, I like this San Antonio Spurs and this Lakers game. Luka. This is Luka's team now. It's not LeBron James' team. It's Luka's team. Comes right back after he's back from his childbirth and he had a triple double in his last game. He's averaging 35 points, but it's -7.5 here. And the Spurs won't be with Victor Wembanyama, but they play competitive without him. You look at it in the last 10 games, 7-3 here. You got Fox, you got a veteran guy on the perimeter like Barnes there, Harrison Barnes. He's won an NBA championship, so he brings some veteran presence to that locker room. I just think that they're playing very well and competitive, and they're in this in-season tournament. A lot of people are on the Lakers here, but I'm getting the points in my back pocket with these Spurs. I like the way they compete and run up and down the court. And unless Luka goes for 35 to 40 tonight, I think the Spurs will be able to cover this one. I do believe Luka does go over his points as well for a little player prop.
You think it's just like the Mavericks, where the bigger the day Luka has, the worse the team does?
No, not this year.
Like that,
it's his team, you know. It's not.
Luka had no one in Dallas. He has Austin Reeves, who's averaging almost 26 points per game in his last, I think, 10 games. I think it's not just Luka's team. I think it's a two white guys team. It's Austin Reeves' team. I mean, let's face it. I'm not just saying that just to be mean and all that, but when I watch the Lakers, I don't think, okay, where's LeBron on the court, or why is LeBron sitting on the bench? I'm thinking, why doesn't Reeves drive it to the lane, or why doesn't Luka take that shot? It has nothing to do with negativity. It's just those two players, it's their team.
That's fair. The points with the Spurs are intriguing because I do think these teams have kind of similar tendencies a little bit and with the Spurs and the Lakers, but I mean, I have the Lakers in kind of a parlay situation, which Raphael don't want to hear nothing about. So.
I would wait if I like the Spurs as well and the plus points on this one, but it's the late game. It's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So what do you think the public is going to bet? Lakers on TV or the Spurs with no Wemby on TV? We could see an 8 pop up in this game. So I would wait if you like the Spurs. I like Devin Vessel over 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's averaging almost 17 points per game on the road. So if you like the Spurs, which I do, then I think you need all core players to produce and stick around to keep this game close. So I like a lot of Spurs player prop bets today, especially Vessel, who I think could put some points on the board to keep this game close. So I do like the Spurs, but I'm waiting to see if I can get 8 or more.
I like this. Justin says, take the under tournament games. Under have hit 13 out of 16. That's interesting. I was on the under that one game yesterday. I should have been on.
How do we not just keep on playing the OKC? I mean, they're 14.5. I know it's a big number, but their last 2 games, they won by 20 points or more.
Stay away. It's no fun. You're taking all the fun out of it, OKC, because I don't think the Suns are going to come close to this. But I feel like it's disrespectful to take a double-digit favorite like this. Like, the Suns are still an NBA quality team. They're not a bad team, but the Thunder are playing. We're not on the same level. It's like we play Madden, and you got that one little brother that plays on rookie, and you're playing on all pro. This shit ain't fair. The Thunder are just dominant. I mean, and I don't see the Suns coming in there and upsetting anybody. And 15, 14.5, whatever. That's a lot of points. So I just won't. I don't bet it.
I don't like betting the OKC Thunders here. I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
I just think OKC said they wanted their first thing they wanted to do this year is win the cup and then go back to back. So I just think it's a cup game. Yeah, okay. They want to play they want to play the Lakers in the NBA Cup.
Absolutely.
You know they're going to be watching that game afterwards because they would love to get an NBA Cup against the Lakers.
So do they? I mean, does any of that play in the like?
What has OKC been saying all season long?
Gas a little bit.
OKC says they want to be the best NBA team that's ever stepped on the court. So what does that mean? You need to win this game. You need to win the cup, and you need to win 74-8 because you need to beat the Golden State record, but they didn't win a ship, and you need to win it. And right now they got one loss right now.
It's ridiculous. They're dominant. They're running the table.
24 games. That's how much. They're 23-1.
Yeah.
So I mean, what do we play? 82 games in the NHL. I mean, the NBA. 82 games, right?
Is it 82?
Yeah,
I think it's
82.
41 away, 41 at home.
Yeah.
So you're 24. You do the math. They're about 2/3 of the way, or a third of the way through the season, and they got one loss. I mean, they are on track to beat that record. I remember watching them guys do that, and they were on a different. They were playing different. It was like the all-star team against, the high school varsity team. Man, they embarrassed people. So I don't know. It's going to be hard to beat OKC.
Yeah.
And I think I think their starters have not played a game together yet this year.
Yeah, they're not even at the healthy or like what they were last. They're not even at their peak.
They're so deep. It's disgusting. They're so deep.
It's ridiculous.
Maybe Giannis should need to go there. Yeah, that's what he needs to do.
Oh, God.
Leave Milwaukee and go there.
Become the Dodgers of the NBA now.
OKC, the Dodgers of the NBA. That'd be hilarious.
OKC is the Dodgers of the
The
NBA.
new Dodgers of the NBA.
Who would be the Dodgers of the NHL? Nobody. Nobody.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Well, right now in today's world, I would say the Panthers are, just because look at what they did last year. They were mediocre in regular season, then they turned it on just like the Dodgers did. And what did they do? They won the Cup. Dodgers won the World Series. So if you want to put it in those terms, I would say the Panthers are like the Dodgers in today's NHL game.
That's fair.
I can see
That's
that.
fair.
I can see it.
I agree with that. I like that.
They're not the
They're not
Joey
buying
Chestnuts in the world. The Joey Chestnuts of the world. He's the
Don't get
GOAT.
carried away.
He just won the chicken wing. Broke the record for chicken wings last weekend. So everyone's just playing.
Chicken, are they boneless?
Bone in.
Boned in? Okay, because bone out, that's called a chicken nugget. Okay? You guys that eat, you grown ass men that eat chicken wings with no bone, those are chicken nuggets. Okay.
Hey, I love my boneless wings, Lenny. I
love chicken nuggets too, Nick. We could tear up the chicken nuggets anytime you want. But I'm never gonna be a grown man that goes to Buffalo Wild Wings and orders boneless wings. I'm gonna ask that lady for barbecue chicken nuggets. And then when she goes, "Oh, we have boneless," and I'm gonna say, "Yeah, I'm a grown man."
Let me bless you guys today on a Wednesday. Buffalo Wild Wings, Asian zing, and Parmesan garlic. Have them mix those two together. Boom. Don't try it. Let me know.
Wing tips from Nick Menken. I like it. I'm not
Wednesday wings and things. Wednesday's wings and things.
I'm on my own for dinner tonight. So my wife has kids stuff to go to. A chaperone, some winter ball dance thing. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm out. I'm out. I'm like, I'm the guy that works the grill at a park. I'm not the guy that dresses up and chaperones teenagers to a winter ball. At a casino, I'm gonna be. Where do you think I'm gonna be? I'm gonna be at the crap table. I'm not gonna be chaperoned and shit. So it's great. It's best I don't go. So I'm on my own for dinner. Maybe Buffalo Wild Wings. Raphael, what do you got going on at the website before we get on out of here?
Bunch of small stuff. I took it under the chin yesterday. FU Edmonton. Not to say that really quickly on that one. So, but small stuff today. 4-unit college hoops. 2-unit NBA. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just preparing for the 46 bowl games. That's why people quit bashing that there's too many bowl games. Just enjoy it. It gives us something to bet, something to watch, and we get to see guys who don't get to play because their predecessor went to the portal. So now we get to know new names when you watch these college football bowl games. So enjoy the bowl games. Don't disrespect the bowl games.
Be happy with them bowl games. Might not be around much longer. I'm just saying.
They'll be around. Too much money.
Oh, bigger playoff system.
Too much money.
Maybe. Not if the playoffs come around. Playoffs. Nick Menken, what do you got going on site?
Yeah, lower volume day for me. We went 2-0 on the ice, so we're coming back. 2 plays on the ice as well, passing in the NBA today, and then we have a college basketball. So lower volume today, looking to stack up later on this week.
I just want to bring up this right here, Slick Vic. I'm telling you right now, this kind of comment, take it right off the Christmas
I'm
card
not even
list.
worried about it.
I'm taking it right off the Christmas card list. I will do it. I just don't make me put a line through the name. Don't make me do it. All right, guys. Dogs are the way to bet the NHL in spots. Good luck unless you're against us. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. See you tomorrow.